Doing today? It is the end of the month, right? It was one of the biggest days of the month. Is typically when, uh, people are trying to wrap up their numbers, trying to get moved, trying to reach their goals. And so this is a moment where we can take a pause. We had nine, no, we had 10 signings today. So a nice and busy day. We're grateful for all the wonderful work. We helped a ton of people, met some great folks. But in terms of our businesses, what do we need to be thinking about at the end of the month? And the first thing I would encourage you to do is to review your numbers. Did you track your mileage? Did you track your expenses? Do you have your billings straight? Do you have are you caught up from who owed you from December? And some places are 30 to 60 days out. So you may be still waiting on some payments, but you need to have a way to be tracking things so that you get paid for the hard work that you've done and the people that you've helped. The second thing is to make sure you're tracking your deductions. So did you have any major outlays? Did you have to buy a new printer? Are you looking at a new scanner? Now, this can be difficult in the beginning of the year because we're thinking, what is that for in 2023 when I do my 2022 taxes? One of the business practices that we really focus on is ensuring that by the end of each month, which technically is Monday, so we do have one more day, you have the chance to button up that month before you move to the next month. And there'll always be a few things that you need to backtrack and figure out. But if you do this monthly, it's going to pay dividends over the long run because you're not going to get overwhelmed. One of the easy things to miss in our industry is mileage. I used to use an app called Mileage IQ. There are a lot of different things out there that can track your mileage. But if your mileage is going to be something that you can deduct, you want to make sure that you're staying on target with that. You don't want to leave money on the table, right? And then last but not least, I want you to review your income. So let's say that you wanted to do 2 signings a week, 10 signings a week, whatever your goal was. And we always coach people to back into that goal. So let's say you need to make $2,000 a week on this and or 2,000 a month on this. What would that look like for you? How would your signings line up? How would you market yourself? How would you approach it? Did you hit that goal? How far off were you? And what is a good strategy moving forward so that next month you're sure to hit your goal, have your deductions, know what your strategy is, and be set to get February off to a rockin' start. I hope you had great signings today, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. We look forward to seeing you Monday here live around 5, and keep signing.